Well, Neil, it ends in defeat here in France. What's your take on the performance today?
I think if we reflect on the game, I didn't think we started the game well enough. I thought the first 10-15 minutes it was Bordeaux that were on the front foot, and then it flipped. We had a couple of really good passages of play, and I thought that the last 25 minutes of the first half we were the team in ascendancy. We were on the front foot, and territorial wise we had total domination. We just didn't find the killer pass or the killer moment to get us level, and that was a disappointing aspect for having so much of the ball towards the tail end of the first half. We didn't make it count. I thought the start of the second half was similar. I thought the first 10 minutes again we were really energetic, front foot, but I thought once the second goal went in we didn't do enough. He didn't do enough to get back in the game, and it's probably the first time that I felt that with the group, that we could have gave a little bit more towards the end in terms of continually push to get back into it. Granted, obviously we scored in the last minute, but I think our quality could have been much better in that period to allow us to try and get back in the game.
In terms of the goals conceded, can you be disappointed with how they came about? Or?
No, I think, as I said, I don't think we started the game well the first 10 minutes, but really grew into the match. For the first goal, obviously we gave the ball away on our 18-yard line, but I'll take responsibility from that. That's what we asked the boys to really play and handle the ball. And if you look over the course of the season, we've not made too many mistakes like that, so that's my responsibility, and we want the players to continue to play like that, but obviously be focused on not making mistakes. I think the second goal was a counter-attack and the third one was a set play, but I think overall Bordeaux deserved to win the game, and we have to do better in certain elements.
I think at 1-0 there was that chance for Aubrel that he headed just over. Do you think if that had gone in it would have completely changed the way the game panned out?
I think that, like I said, I think there was moments in that throughout the 90 minutes, when we had the territorial advantage in the end of the first half. We had to make it count. We had a couple of moments that flashed across the face of the goal, or where we could have showed a little bit more responsibility to score, to get back level. We didn't do that, and I said we paid the price for that later on in the game. But another really good game, another good test. Bordeaux had some really good technical players, and I thought they played the game at a real tempo on a difficult surface. I think it was difficult for both teams, but so we can't look ever for excuses.
And we now look to Portugal. We've got 2 games confirmed out there at the moment with FC Seoul and Astana. How do you see those ones? It's another, you've obviously mentioned coming up against first team is exactly what we want, isn't it? Yeah,
well, we came back after Christmas, trained properly. We played Beijing last Friday and we beat a men's team in that game. Today we've came in against really good opposition as well, and we've obviously come out on the wrong side, but they're the type of games in terms of our development, whether we win or we lose them, we get pushed, and we were certainly pushed today, and that will definitely be the case in Portugal again against men's team, and it's up to us to respond.